Hey everybody, welcome back to an episode of Pay Per Preview. I'm War Machine MJ, and if I sound a little funny, I'm getting over a really nasty cold. I've also got a ear infection, and I don't know how I sound. I may sound loud, I may sound quiet. Just bear with me. I'm recovering. I also have a cough drop in my mouth because I've been having very vicious cough. So anyway, I am here today to talk about quite possibly one of the best shows of the WrestleMania weekend. It is NXT Takeover New York. I almost said New Orleans. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, we got 5 matches on the card. So let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? We're going to start off with the NXT Tag Team Championships. It will be the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe, taking on the winners of the 2018, 2019? The winners of the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, Aleister Black and Ricochet. Not much to say there, except for what all three of us are saying. War Raiders are retaining, because matter of factly, Aleister Black and Ricochet are already called up to the main roster. In fact, they're going to be making their WrestleMania debut. So, yeah, War Raiders retain across the board. Next up is a Fatal 4-Way for the NXT Women's Championship. It will be the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, defending against the undefeated Bianca Belair, the Genius of the Sky, Little Miss Io Shirai, and of course, the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane. This match is going to be, well, this whole show is going to be killer. But this match is going to be fantastic. All 4 of these ladies do amazing work. 3 of these ladies are looking to usurp Shayna Baszler's grasp on the NXT Women's Division. Her and her horsewomen lackeys, I guess. Yeah, lackeys in the sense of she's the champion and they're her underlings. But across the board, we've got Bianca Belair winning this. Now for a absolutely killer dream match. It is for the NXT North American Championship. The North American Dream defending against the King of Bros, Matt Riddle. Bro. This match, top to bottom, is going to be one of the best matches on the card. One of the best matches of the weekend. Because both of these guys can go. But, God. This is one of 2 matches that I'm actually struggling to pick a winner from. It's so hard, because it's a head versus heart kind of deal. Now, to distract myself from it, why is it a big deal? Because this weekend, all 3 shows that we're covering are going to take place in the 3-count / Wonder Shot series between myself and Anonymous, where we rack up all these points, and WrestleMania is the final of it. So I want to beat Rodimus Prime in this series. There we go. The other reason is for the bet we made. Damn, I don't have a drum. You know what? I have Flab. Drum roll, please. The loser of all 3 the loser of the weekend, I should say. The loser of the weekend has to do their best Vince Russo impersonation until SummerSlam, bro. There we go. See, that's a fun one. I came up with that because we were watching the Brawl for All tournament. Vince Russo, bro. Anyway, but back to Matt Riddle and Velveteen Dream. Head versus heart, man. Because my heart says Matt Riddle should win this. But my head's saying Velveteen Dream just got this belt from Johnny Wrestling. You know what? I'm going to go with my head on this one. Velveteen Dream. So, me and Rod, we got Velveteen Dream picked. Malcolm's got Matt Riddle. I will not be disappointed if Matt Riddle wins this. No disappointment. Next up is a guaranteed lock. It is for the NXT UK Championship. It will be the Bruiserweight. Peter Dunne taking on Walter. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, last week on NXT UK TV, they held a contract sign between Pete Dunne and Walter. You know, and they were stating that Pete Dunne is up to almost 300 days as NXT UK champion. And, yeah, Pete Dunne did all the talking. They both signed the contract. And right as Pete Dunne was about to walk away, Walter stood up and said, "Ich time..." Fuck it, my German is horrible. My German is Google Translate. There we go. Anyway, basically he said, "Your time is up." And at NXT Takeover New York, it's going to be the end of the Bruiserweight era. So, but, guaranteed lock. All three of us across the board go with the Ringkampf Walter. Every time they play New World Symphony, my chest, I feel it in my chest. It hurts. It's like the coming of Jaws. Wait a minute, they did New World. They did the not for Jaws. Walter is Jaws. Anyway, that brings us to our main event. It's going to be for the NXT Championship. 2 out of 3 falls. Now, originally this was going to be Johnny Gargano versus Tommaso Ciampa, the war to settle the score, or the war to end the score, the war to end the war. I don't know how they would have phrased it, but it would have been killer either way. But unfortunately, Tommaso Ciampa had to vacate the title to deal with a nagging neck issue, which, hey man, these things happen, and considering he just got back from 3 surgeries, more power to that man. He is one of the best, and it is a shame that he had to give up the belt. Anyway, it led to a power vacuum in the NXT landscape, which Triple H quickly filled that up by having a 5-man match. Matt Riddle versus Velveteen Dream, North American Dream, versus Ricochet versus Aleister Black versus Adam Cole, baby! Which Adam Cole, baby, won. So it's Adam Cole, baby, versus Johnny Takeover. 2 out of 3 falls. Now, this is another match that I've wrestled with. Because you look at the fact, and technically speaking, both these men are en route to be NXT's first ever Triple Crown champion. Because you got Johnny Gargano, who was first tag team champions with Tommaso Ciampa. Then he was North American champion. All he's missing is that big gold belt. Adam Cole, baby, is the first ever North American champion, and technically he freebirded the tag straps. At the conclusion to last year's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Finals, he defended the belts with Kyle O'Reilly before Roderick Strong's turn. So, both these men are missing the big prize. But this is easier for me to pick out because well, before I get to my reasoning, Rodimus goes with Adam Cole, baby. Malcolm goes with Johnny Gargano. But for me, well, it's 2 out of 3 falls. That means the winner must be undisputed. I'm going Adam Cole, baby! There we go. See? Recovering. Anyway, but, yeah. Adam Cole, baby, I'm not saying he's going to need the help of his Undisputed Era brethren, but they're not busy that night. And not to mention, you win the best 2 out of 3. It's undisputed, man. It's academic. See? 2 out of 3. Anyway, enough of that lame shtick. That is our preview for NXT Takeover New York. We're also going to be doing G1 Supercard and, of course, WrestleMania. As far as previews and reviews go. Programming note. Since we did not do 3 count last week for either shows, given, again, I was sick. I was out of commission. We will be doing both episodes of 3 count this week, but they're going to be 3 count Super Show. God, I wish I had that Tony Chimmel voice clip. Where he just kind of cracks at the super, at the P, where, the super, yeah, like that. Yeah, Super Show, where we're going to cram 5 hours of wrestling into one show where we're already going to talk about 5 hours of wrestling, and then we're going to cram 3 hours of wrestling into a show where we're already talking about 3 hours of wrestling. Anyway, that being said, don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Subscribe to this channel by clicking that big red goddamn motherfucking button. For the love of God. Anyway, that being said, I am War Machine MJ, and I will see you guys next time.